Late at night, the girl just glanced back once, unexpectedly noticed a car suddenly turning around, then started chasing toward her. Encountering this in the middle of the night, the girl instantly became nervous, so she couldn't help but quicken her pace. However, just as she thought she was about to be caught, the car suddenly roared past her. This unexpected change made Katie think it was just a prank. Her anxious heart finally began to relax, but to her surprise, when she arrived at the next intersection, she saw that car again. Before she could react, a man who had been lying in wait suddenly blocked her path. This sudden turn of events completely terrified Katie. To avoid any accidents, she had no choice but to follow the man's instructions. He blindfolded Katie with a cloth, then tied her hands, and started the car, giving Katie no chance to escape. Katie lay helplessly on the seat. She could only use the corners of her eyes to guess her location, but the man seemed to see through her thoughts. The car soon stopped, and he brought her to a dark staircase. Even with her eyes covered, Katie still saw the color of the carpet through a gap in the blindfold. She silently counted the number of stairs in her mind. When they reached the second floor, the man actually untied her hands. Katie seemed to see a glimmer of hope, but just then she saw the tool in the man's hand. The hope that had risen in her heart instantly collapsed. Katie knew very well what was about to happen, but she didn't dare to resist. 30 seconds later, the man tied Katie up again to prevent her from trying to escape. The next day, Katie's grandmother came to the police station to report her missing. She claimed her granddaughter hadn't come home in 2 days, but what no one expected was, the grandmother didn't come to the station out of concern for Katie's safety, because this seemingly kind, old woman was not a good person. At over 70 years old, she had a 38-year-old boyfriend, and both of them were lazy and greedy, so Katie had to keep earning money to support her grandmother's spending. Now that Katie had suddenly gone missing, it meant the grandmother had lost her source of income. Want to know what happened next? Follow me. I'll be back soon with the rest of the story.